Welcome to Thailand, kids. This is the raw, uncut, sticky, sweaty underbelly of Thailand. We're talking about the neon-soaked alleys of Bangkok, the go-go bars of Pattaya. We're going to get up close and personal with the people who make this world tick. This is a world where the lines blur, where morality is fluid, and where the only rule is survival. Buckle up, kids. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This ain't your average travelogue. Forget your postcards and travel brochures, these beaches are a different breed. Turquoise water, white sand, palm trees swaying in the breeze, the sun on your skin, the smell of salt and coconut oil. From Phuket's crowded shores to Krabi's hidden coves, some are packed with sunbathers and jet skis, others are deserted stretches of paradise, and some come alive after dark with fire dancers and parties. But beneath the surface, there's a darker side. Tourism's impact, worker exploitation, environmental damage, yet beauty remains if you know where to look. Forget your ketchup and mustard, kids. Thai food is a full-on sensory assault, a symphony of flavors that'll leave your taste buds begging for mercy. We're talking spicy, sour, sweet, salty, all at once. You want pad Thai? Forget that watered-down crap they serve back home. Or maybe you're feeling adventurous. How about some fiery som tum, papaya salad pounded with chilies that'll make your eyes water? And don't even get me started on the curries. You'll find the best meals not in fancy restaurants but on the streets, cooked up in makeshift kitchens on the side of the road. So pull up a plastic stool, grab a plate, and dig in. Yeah, Thailand's got temples. Golden Buddhas, saffron robes, the scent of incense hanging heavy in the air. But Thailand's cultural heritage runs deeper than just religion. This is a country with a long and tumultuous history, shaped by empires and invasions, by trade and tradition. It's a place where ancient rituals coexist with modern technology, where animist beliefs mingle with Buddhist philosophy. You can see it in the intricate murals that adorn temple walls, telling stories of gods and demons, kings and queens. You can hear it in the lilting melodies of traditional Thai music. This is a country that's constantly evolving, blending old and new in a way that's both fascinating and exhilarating. From water fights to floating lanterns, the festivals of Thailand. Forget your New Year's Eve and your 4th of July. In Thailand, they know how to party. These festivals are full-on sensory overloads. Take Songkran, the Thai New Year. Imagine being chased by people armed with water guns. Or how about Loi Krathong, the Festival of Lights? Picture thousands releasing glowing lanterns into the night sky. These festivals are more than just an excuse to let loose. They're deeply rooted in Thai culture and tradition. So put on your party clothes, grab a water pistol, and experience Thailand at its most vibrant. Sensory overload, the wild world of Thailand's markets. Forget your sterile shopping malls and your online retailers. In Thailand, the real action happens in the markets. We're talking sprawling labyrinths of stalls and vendors. A sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. You want fake designer handbags? They got them. Knockoff watches? You name it. But it's the stuff you don't expect that'll really blow your mind. Live scorpions on a stick, anyone? How about some durian? The spikiest, smelliest fruit on the planet. You'll find incredible bargains on everything from clothing and electronics to handicrafts and souvenirs. Just be prepared to haggle. It's all part of the game. Wandering through a Thai market is like stepping into another world. Kings, consorts, and glittering excess, the Grand Palace. This ain't your average tourist trap. The Grand Palace in Bangkok is a sprawling complex of glittering temples, ornate buildings, and enough gold leaf to make a rapper blush. This is where the kings of Siam once ruled, and the weight of history hangs heavy in the air. You wander through courtyards guarded by mythical creatures, marvel at the intricate details of the Emerald Buddha. It's easy to get lost in the opulence of it all, the sheer excess of gold and jewels. But look closer and you'll see the cracks in the facade. Beyond the beaches, the wild side of Thailand. Yeah, Thailand's got beaches. But venture beyond the tourist traps, and you'll discover a whole other side to this country. This is a land of dense jungles and mist-shrouded mountains, home to creatures that'll make your skin crawl and your heart race. We're talking elephants lumbering through the undergrowth, tigers stalking their prey in the shadows, monkeys swinging through the canopy overhead. Dive beneath the waves and you'll enter a kaleidoscope of color and life. Coral reefs teeming with fish, manta rays gliding effortlessly through the water, whale sharks bigger than a school bus. But this wild beauty is under threat. Deforestation, poaching, and the relentless march of progress are taking their toll. The dark heart of paradise navigating Thailand's nightlife. Thailand's nightlife is infamous. Go-go bars, ping-pong shows, and people selling their bodies. It's a side many tourists come to see. This world is full of contradictions and moral gray areas. For some it's survival, for others a choice. But darkness lurks beneath the surface. Venture with eyes wide open. Paradise for sale, the price of tourism in Thailand. Let's face it, folks, tourism is a double-edged sword. It brings in much-needed revenue, creates jobs, and helps to connect Thailand with the rest of the world. But it also comes at a price. The beaches are crowded, the temples are overrun, and the culture is slowly being eroded by the relentless pursuit of the tourist dollar. You see it everywhere you go, the hawkers selling trinkets, the bars catering to Western tastes. Don't get me wrong, tourism can be a force for good, but it's a delicate balance. It's about finding a way to share this incredible country with the world without destroying the very things that make it so special. I've seen things in Thailand's nightlife that would make your hair stand on end. I've met girls who could break your heart with a smile, and expats who've traded their souls for a shot of Mekong whiskey. I've heard stories that would make you question everything you thought you knew about the world. There was the time I met a bar girl in Pattaya who told me she was saving up to open a bakery. She wanted to make wedding cakes, she said, because everyone deserves a little sweetness in their life. These are the stories that stay with you, the ones that remind you that everyone has a story to tell, if you're willing to listen. Listen up, kids, because this is important. You want to experience the real Thailand? Then you gotta do it right. That means ditching the tourist traps, getting off the beaten path, and engaging with the local culture in a meaningful way. Learn a few phrases in Thai. It'll go a long way. Bargain respectfully at the markets. Don't be afraid to try new foods, even if they look a little strange. Respect the local customs. Cover up when you're visiting temples, take your shoes off before entering someone's home. Remember, you're a guest in this country, so act like it. Support local businesses, be mindful of your impact on the environment, and leave the place a little better than you found it. Thailand's known as the land of smiles, but there's more to Thai culture than just being polite. This is a country with a deep respect for tradition, hierarchy, and spirituality. And if you want to truly understand this place, you gotta understand the culture. Take off your shoes before entering a temple. Don't touch someone's head, it's considered sacred. Show respect to monks and elders. Don't lose your temper in public, it's considered extremely rude. And remember that saving face is incredibly important in Thai culture. It's not about being perfect, it's about being respectful. It's about making an effort to understand and appreciate a culture that's different from your own. Forget your cathedrals and your mosques. Thailand's temples are a different breed. We're talking towering structures adorned with gold leaf, intricate carvings, and enough Buddha statues to fill a museum. You step inside and the air is thick with incense and the sound of chanting monks. You take off your shoes, lower your voice, and try to absorb the sense of peace and tranquility that seems to emanate from the very walls. From the iconic Wat Arun to the serene Wat Phra Kaew, each temple has its own unique character. Some are bustling with pilgrims, others are havens of peace and solitude. But it's not just about the architecture or the religious significance, it's the feeling you get when you're there. A sense of awe, of wonder, of something bigger than yourself. This ain't your high school history lesson, kids. This is the real deal, a story of empires, invasions, kings, and conquests. From the Khmer Empire to the Siamese Kingdom, Thailand's history is woven from war, diplomacy, and cultural exchange. It's a story of resilience, facing challenges, and emerging stronger. Thailand is a modern nation grappling with globalization, economic disparity, and political uncertainty. Learn about the kings and temples, but also pay attention to the stories unfolding on the streets and in the markets. Forget your preconceived notions, kids. The people of Thailand are as diverse and complex as the country itself. They're friendly and welcoming, sure, but they're also fiercely independent, resilient, and resourceful. You see it in the smiles of the market vendors, the dedication of the monks, the hustle of the street food vendors. Spend a little time in Thailand, and you'll quickly realize that it's the people who make this place so special. Their warmth, their generosity, their ability to find joy even in the face of adversity. So take the time to get to know them. Share a meal, have a conversation, learn a few words of Thai. You might be surprised at what you discover. So, there you have it, kids. A glimpse into the heart and soul of Thailand. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I've shown you the beaches, the temples, the markets, the nightlife. I've introduced you to the people, the food, the culture. But this is just the beginning. Thailand is a country that stays with you long after you've left. It gets under your skin, burrows into your soul, and leaves you forever changed. So what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Thailand for yourself.